All right, y'all, we're gonna talk refreshes. What are some Sims 4 refreshes I like to see, hopefully at some point in time? I get it. I already know the game is messed up beyond all recognition. You see what I did there? And I know we need to fix the glitches and to fix the bugs. So before you hit me in the comments saying, oh yeah, we want the game to be fixed and all that, this ain't all about that. I'm just talking about refreshes, all right? I want refreshes too. So here are the 3 packs, at least, I like to see refreshes in. Get to Work, Dine Out, and Parenthood. I always gotta bring up the damn broken game joints. Just kidding. All right, anyway. Get to Work was one of the first expansion packs that the Sims franchise dropped for The Sims 4. Now, I know that since it's one of the oldest Sims 4 expansion packs, I honestly feel like it definitely deserves a refresh. Now, I feel like because we have so many opportunities to maybe give us some more Get to Work careers, that'll be also great. Maybe, just maybe, we can get like some updates within each already existing career. Give us some updated gigs and interactions and stuff that we can do within each career. So I know there's 3 careers right now. You got the doctor, the detective, and the scientist, which is great. But I feel like we should get some more like interactions with the gigs and stuff like that, or for each level of, or each career level. I feel like we should have more duties within each level of the career that you're in, if that makes any sense. Because with the detective career, I would like to be able to somehow use the criminal career and maybe even some of the Sims I've already built to be part of that career. Like I want some of my own Sims to be criminals. You feel me? Or do you feel me? I also think it would be really cool if they gave us some more part-time kind of gigs as well within the Get to Work expansion pack that can kind of allow us to go to work with the Sims, but it's a part-time. I know y'all can hear that. We don't even supposed to have dogs in this apartment complex. Dogs got to be heard too, right? So in a way, I think that, having part-time jobs too would be kind of cool within the Get to Work expansion pack. So maybe adding that in there would be kind of cool. Giving us some more modern-ish type of like build and buy items, like some more computers, maybe some more like blinds and some office kind of build and buy items like cubicles. I think that'd be dope. Or even having phones, like being able to have like office phones. Even give us more creative Sims items, like give us some more like go to work attire. I think another cool idea would be similar to like Dine Out, is where you can create the uniform for work. Like let's say you're at the doctor's office, but you can maybe create a different type of attire for each body, or each person, or switch up the cops uniforms, the detective uniforms, scientist uniforms. I feel like it should correlate with other careers as well, like even the rabbit hole careers. Maybe we can kind of somehow adjust the attire for rabbit holes as well. Man, I'm good. I could talk about Get to Work all day, because I feel like there's so many options and features that we could use for Get to Work to be even a better. I honestly feel like I can talk about Get to Work all day, but we don't have time to sit here and talk about Get to Work for 30 minutes because we got 2 more packs. But I do want to conclude here and say that, what was I gonna say? Damn it, I lost my train of thought. I'm gonna conclude here. I would love to see the world a little bit better as well. You feel me? Like I also would like to see more interactions to go to the hospital, or maybe visit the police station, or even the scientist lab or whatever, just in your regular gameplay. Because I know we can visit the hospital when our Sims are about to have a baby, but what if they're sick? Instead of purchasing medicine, let's send our Sims over to the doctor's office to do whatever. Or can we have physicals, and maybe if you have high school pack and you want to send your child to get a physical or something, just for whatever reason, because it's a requirement for school or whatever. Or say you got Strange Reveal and you want to send your kids got some type of, maybe you can go and get a vaccine or whatever, I think stuff like that would be really cool. Dine Out. I think could also use a refresh. Now this is excluding all the glitches and the bugs, okay? Keep in mind what I mentioned earlier, we're not here to talk about bugs and glitches, we're just here to talk about refreshes. And I think with Dine Out giving us more options to create more modern style builds, I think would be really awesome. Having stoves, creating fast food joints, drive-throughs, even though we don't do transportation like that, but it'd be kind of cool to have more of a fast food environment as well, and also obviously a casual style dining experience as well, like having like more like what a kitchen will look like in a fast food restaurant versus what a kitchen could possibly look like in a situation with you're in a more fancier restaurant. So I think that'd be kind of cool with Dine Out, being able to have more of that and giving us more food options available for that game pack only. You know, like maybe throwing us in some more food related things, food related items that we could potentially get. I think being able to have a option for delivery at specific restaurants you might have on your lot, I think will also be super cool as well. Let's just say you got like a restaurant somewhere and you want to order something versus pizza, then you can like maybe order at that restaurant and then the menu pops up and then somebody can come by and deliver it. So that way you don't have to necessarily go to the restaurant and spend your whole Sims freaking day at the restaurant because of glitches and bugs. You feel me? Last but not least, I'm gonna go ahead and say Parenthood. Now, Parenthood could be a little bit more complex than what it is now, because we already know what game packs are capable of doing when it comes to occults, and I feel like if they did a refresh for Parenthood, I feel like they should just do a whole new system for kids and, well, for toddlers, kids, and teenagers, similar to how they do for werewolves and vampires and spellcasters. I just love how even Get Famous is kind of cool. So I wish they would have did that for Parenthood. I know they got the mannerism thing or whatever, that's cool, but you don't really see or notice like the impact that the mannerism chart or whatever plays unless you fill it up 100%. So they can still grow up and be normal unless they max out that specific mannerism. How are they gonna be? Are they gonna be empathetic or are they gonna be lazy? So I'm thinking it'll be so awesome if they gave us one of those crazy massive like charts that they give us with like where, I don't know what they call it. It's like not a chart, but it's like the whole little, it just shapes it. I feel like it'll shape them up as an adult. By using a system like they do for werewolves and all that. So then that way you have different tiers that each kid can unlock, like perks that they can unlock that can become a trait or an ability. So let's say they can unlock the trait to be more outgoing, or they can unlock a specific trait to be this. Not necessarily a trait, because we do get the 3 traits in Creative Sims, and then sometimes you get traits from reward store points or whatever. But I'm just thinking more like just how they're gonna be, you know, like they might be a little bit more outgoing, and you can kind of feel it and sense it when you're actually in gameplay with that specific, like, you know, kid or teenager. You'll notice it more as they get to an adult. And I feel like that'd be dope, because then that way you can kind of shape that specific sim to be a certain way as an adult. And let's just say if Parenthood did that, then you have 2 systems. Like say they were a werewolf, but then you have the werewolf system, but then you also have the Parenthood system, so you can still shape them a certain way that you want. I don't know if that's making sense. All right, I don't think I was clear enough. So what I was trying to say is, with the traits, it's not one of those like personality traits or those reward store traits. This trait will be from like that perk system that's created from the refresh. Similar to the Get Famous perk system, where you can get those traits where it's like noticeable or markable or whatever, or you get the free potions. Something like that where the trait's hidden, but instead of it being a perk like Get Famous, it'll be more of a personality style perk, where it kind of shapes your Sim's personality and the things that they might do as a Sim when they age up to an adult. That's what I was trying to say. All right, cool. See you when I see you. But I really think that'll be a lot better if they did it that way. So then that way we get way more personality in all of our sims, and they'll definitely be way more different, because in that way each one will be a little bit different. And also, not only that, they'll still have their regular Creative Sim traits. Y'all feel me on that? That's what I think. I think those 3 packs definitely could deserve a refresh. What about you? What do you think? What are some packs that deserve a refresh? Throw those down in the comments and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed to it. Always remember this too. Keep that plumb bob green, all right? Till next time, I'll see you when I see you. Dag Dag.